Crazy. Yes. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to get through this rocket chair launch. Y'all are listening to Grammy's Rocket Chair here on this Wackadoodle Wednesday, and I am your pilot for the evening. That crazy lady, your tour guide on the road to hell. This is Grammy Mary, and I hope you had an absolutely awesome Wackadoodle Wednesday so far. I know mine has been, or at least it's been whacked in multiple definitions of that word. Oh well, 'tis a Wackadoodle Wednesday. So hey, how y'all doing? Oh, and I found out what happened with my broadcast last week. I don't think it was Vin's doing anything. We had a storm where my internet comes out of. That's only about 9 miles away from me, but they had a rumble buster going on, and electricity flickered several times, so that's probably why I lost my internet, because that's where it comes out of. So, there you go. And yeah, me. I know I have it saved, but do you think I can find it on my freaking computer? Oh, well. And Rascal has jumped up here to join me. Hi, sweetheart. How you doing? With your pretty green eyes. She's my beautiful little baby girl that's always giving me hugs. Let's see, over here on Twitter, I'm looking real quick, which thank you ever so much, Barman, for tweeting me. There's a Carl Sagan quote here. Let me just check this out real quick. What an astonishing thing a book is. It's a flat object made from a tree with flexible parts on which are imprinted lots of funny dark squiggles. But one glance at it and you're inside the mind of another person. Maybe somebody dead for thousands of years. Across the millennia, an author is speaking clearly and silently inside your head, directly to you. Writing perhaps is the greatest of human inventions, binding together people who never knew each other, citizens of distant epochs. Books break the shackles of time. A book is proof that humans are capable of working magic. Now, if we would just do that, oh, wouldn't that be wonderful? Okay, let me see who I have over here on. I'm going to have to retweet that one. Yes. I don't tweet very often, but I did the other day, and holy crap-a-noli, I started getting retweets all over the place. It's like, booyah! Yeah, I have over 300 stalkers, like 309 now. I'm an overachiever. Okay, for me, that's overachieving. Okay, over here on Fakeybook, Gary L. just shared this, and I just have to read it because I agree. Wow, do I ever. Things I trust more than Shrillery Clinton. Okay, he says Hillary, but I like to call her Shrillery because she's so shrill. And just looking at her makes the inside, it makes my brain cells go, ah! But in any case, the things that I trust more than it. Mexican tap water. A rattlesnake with a pet me sign. An elevator ride with Ray Rice. Bill Cosby as a bartender. Gas station sushi. A Jimmy Carter economic plan. Woo! Brian Williams news reports. Damn, even mine are more trustworthy than his. And I flat out tell you, I'm blowing smoke up your ass. Emails from a Nigerian princess. And a prostate exam from Captain Hook. Woo-hoo. Wow. Get the point? Ouch. Ouch. I don't think I really want to go there. Thank you very little. Hey there, Miss Trish. I see you over here. And Billy writes, I see you as well, darling. Let me see. I also see Mary B. is over here, as well as Lee. And Jason. Hey, Jason. How are you doing, darling? Let me check, see if I have anyone else. Weta! Hey, Weta! How you doing, sweetheart? You know, you're right, darling. We do need to get together again because that weekend was ever so much fun. We just need to find a different place to get together. And I do have a sister that lives over in that neck of the woods. I may just have to kind of twist her arm. You'd love her. You'd love her. And her hubby, yeah, he's a little bit on the wackadoodle side too, but hey, we love him. We let him live in the family, so there you go. Let's see. Who is over here on Freedom's Network? Juana! Yes, let's go crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, it's that crazy Grammy lady. It's a wascally wabbit. But let's see. Okay, over here, Hitler Was Right is online, and so is Spirit Wolf. Hey, sweetheart, long time no see, as well as Mary B. and T.D. Sanders. Yours truly. And Juana is over here. I see you. Yeah, I have a tendency to go crazy. I had someone actually ask me today if I'm like this normally. I mean, in real life, you know, they came into work and I was just my normal goofy self, giggly and chit-chatting with just anybody that comes in the door because, well, that's part of my job. And damn it, I get paid to do what I do naturally. Go figure. Awesome. But, yeah, they were just surprised that, you know, I was like this. And I said, yeah, I'm like this all the time. And the parts guy stood over there and he started laughing. And he said, seriously, she is. Except for when she isn't. I thought that was quite amusing and honest. Wow. And then, see, we have two Caseys. We have Big Casey and we have Little Casey. And Big Casey come in and that crazy sumbitch, oh my God. He showed me a video yesterday on YouTube. And this is the only time I'm going to give them any kind of, because wow, talk about dorkamus. Holy smokes. I'm a snake. I'm a slithery snake. Oh my God. That guy is such a freakazoid. And Big Casey kept doing that all day yesterday. I sat there and I watched that video. And Big Casey and Little Casey just watched me and laughed their asses off just because of the facial expressions I was making, apparently. Because when I was done watching it, they went, oh my God, you're hilarious to watch when you watch that. Yeah, because I'm sure, I know there were a couple of times I did that puppy look, you know, the one where you kind of tilt your head to the side and you have this kind of thing going on. Yeah, I did that multiple times. And I thought, wow, people will do anything for attention, won't they? I'm a snake. Oh, yeah, I'm a sky pilot. There you go. Pilot to bombardier. Watch out. I'm going to be dropping giggle bombs. So there you go. And probably some F-bombs, too. So, hey, you know, it's what I do. I'm good at it. Okay, over here in the RLM. Oh, and I got it. Hey, Morton Middlefart. I know you're not listening, but I absolutely love your name, Morton Middlefart. That's just, that's kind of like when the ketchup bottle makes that noise. I giggle every time. Am I a Riri? Yeah. Do I enjoy every moment of it? Hell yeah. Okay. Over here in the RLM, Asmo! Dude! Right there on top. Again, Asmo likes being on top. You know, kind of like that's one of those double entendre kind of things that you can say. And yet when you listen to that song by Prince, which bless your heart, darling, I hope you are rocking it out in the Celestial Orchestra. Because, dude, you wrote some way cool and talented. Holy smokes. And the shit coming out about him. And it's like, seriously, this is shit. This is it's people trying to get their little, I knew Prince. And I could tell you dirty secrets that I just made up. But they're secrets and they're true. Yeah, kind of like everything else that's on the internet. It's true. It's true. Just like me. I'm true. Okay, I truly am kind of goofy. I'm a little on the off side, but that's okay. I like being off. In any case, in that song, if you listen to the words, he says, slip a purple banana until they put us in the truck. I think I know what that purple banana is, and that sounds like a hell of a way to go. That or sleeping, which that usually leads to sleeping. But carry on, Grams. Uh, Nothing like a pervy old lady to listen to on a Wackadoodle Wednesday night, is it? Wacka, 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 wacka. I see Barman is here, and Barman is just so splendiferous. He tweets me all over the place, and he lets everybody know on Freedom's Network that I'm live. This is not Memorex. It is the real deal. So run away while you still have a chance. I also see the lovely Beth Z is here. Hey there, woman. How are things in your world? You aren't close to that fire, are you, hon? I hope to God you aren't, because if you are, do I need to send my flying monkeys? I broke out my broom this morning, so, it's all in good operating condition. I'll bring my flying monkeys. We'll save the day. Here I come to save the day. Okay. I also see Grimner is here, who is the creator of RLM and Barman. But don't tell Barman that. It's a secret, okay? Shh, be very quiet. Hey, and the lovely Moose Girl is here. Woohoo! Let's see. Yes, I know honesty is way too much. Honesty is way too much to ask for. That's because it's magic. Fuck you. First F-bomb, 15 minutes in. There you go, overachiever. I also see Kate is here. Sweetheart, did you float away? See, we got fires to the north of us, floaters to the south of us, and we're just stuck in the middle, or I am at least. I'm stuck in the middle. We can't decide out here if we want to be floaters or if we want to be scorchers. Oh, welcome to Kansas. You don't have to be crazy to live here, but it sure helps. I also see trust no one. Trust no one. Trust. I still can't. Every time I try and think of the X-Files song, I either get Jaws pop into my head, or I get the theme to The Exorcist. Lord, what the hell? Okay. Who else is here? Beetle! I think Beetle went shopping, though. Beetle was going to go get groceries. Beetle, my God, darling. I used to spend lots and lots of money on groceries when it was more than just feeding me and my fur babies. And I think every 2 weeks spending close to $200 is like, ow! But, it's just me and my fur babies. So... and I kind of, once I start getting stuff from my garden, I won't even be spending that much because, hey, I'll grow it. I also see Free Enslaved is here. Hey there, darling. I hope your little fur buddy is doing well. IB Don C is here, as well as IB Don C Work. So see, double dipping here. Double dipping. Double the pleasure, double the fun. There you go. It's almost like Juicy Fruit. Okay, no, it's not like Juicy Fruit. That's double mint. That's what it is. Okay. Java Doctor 2. Java. How is little Miss Lily doing, sweetheart? I hope she's doing well, and I hope you guys are finally getting a little bit more sleep. I know newborns can be rather tough on the talk about sleep deprivation. Whew. But when you stop and think about it, that is preparation for the teenage years. Because, during the teenage years, you also get to go through that sleep deprivation mode because the little sons of bitches have snuck out. And it's like, I will not kill them. I will not kill them. I will not kill them. No matter how much I want to hug them around the neck until they stop moving. I will not do it. I love you. I love you. I love you. I don't like you right now, but I love you. Yeah, that was pretty much a common occurrence at my house. Especially with my youngest. I love her dearly, but yeah. Okay, Juana Taco is here. Sounds lovely, sweetheart, but I made myself a little bit of a Grammy special goulash last night, and I had some leftovers this evening. But, tacos do sound good for some silly reason, even though I am full. Solvanur, I see you're still logged in, but I'm sure you're probably sawing logs, darling, as well you should be. It's dark 30 in your neck of the woods. And Chalcedony is here. I rarely see Chalcedony converse. Do you just listen, sweetheart? Watch and listen? Are you with one of the alphabet soup brigades? Let's start a rumor. I haven't had a rumor go around about me in a long time. Let's start one. I also see I'm here and I'm trying to start rumors, but obviously I'm just not that exciting anymore. Damn it all. And looky there, there's the lovely Mary B. Good morning to you, dear lady. How are things down under? Say hey to the lovely Trish for me, if you will. I don't know if she's listening or not. She said something about going blah, 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 going on a walkabout just a little bit ago, so maybe she's out on a walkabout. Oslo is also here. Another one of those strong silent types, or just silent types. And to round out the crew, the one, the only, the one with the big blue ox, or not, P. Bunyan. Hey there, sweetheart. Hi, everybody that decided to listen in this evening. And yeah, we are on the RLM page, channel 3, and me and the mouse in my pocket and my 2 kitty cats and my wabbit. The dogs are outside chasing birds or something. They're being tartaramas today. I'm also on tunein.com on the RLM station there, and internet radio, the RLM station there. Are you proud of me, Grammy? Get excited. Woo! 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 Okay, you did. Wow. I really am glad this is not video, because I'm sure I just really did look like a tard right there. Oh well. I dance like nobody's watching, and I sing like nobody's listening, and unfortunately there are times when people are listening, and you know, I don't break glass, but glasses. Oh, hey, Michael, that's funny. He has lawn darts. No, don't do lawn darts, honey. Be nice. Oh, my Twitter's going nuts. Oh, dang. Saturday, May 7th, World Naked Gardening Day. I don't think so. Wow. Yeah. Saturday, it's supposed to be nice weather out here. So I am going to be, wait for it, mowing. I know, but my rider is running. It's just not running up to optimum, and I don't know if that's because the choke needs to be adjusted or if things were just too damp, because yeah, it's been a bit on the soggy side. Oh, you need a walkabout with the furry one soon? Well, go for a walkabout. What? Free and Slave said he has a massive project to get done in the next 2 weeks. Have to edit stuff from Sony to High 8 to DVD. Oh, wow. Wow. Dang. Yeah, that would... I have trouble. Well, you know, are you a member of Procrastinators Anonymous? You know, I never know who all the members are, because we keep scheduling to have a meeting and then somebody goes, wait, that's not going to work. Of course, we haven't elected officers either, so because we just keep putting it off. I don't know why. Oh, let's see. Yeah. No, David, honey, over here on Facebook, no, you really don't want to see pictures. And I really do not wish to mow in the nude. That's just not something I care to know. That would be interesting, to say the least. Bo Diddy, hey darling, how you doing this evening, sweetheart? You haven't floated away either, I see, seeing as how you're commenting in the shout box. All you lovely people over on that effin' site, freedomsnetwork.com, which is, as Bobby put it, the only place to be, unless you're in RLM. because then that's the other ugly place to be. But Bobby don't hang out over there very often, so he hangs out over here because he's a one hanger outer kind of guy. Oh God, that sounded wrong, or in it didn't sound quite so demented in my head. Oopsie. Let's see. I had to refresh. Nobody's gonna donate to Trump. Oh, well, Trumpelstiltskin. You know what Trumpelstiltskin and Shrillery have in common? Bottle blonde. That's pretty much it. And hair that just has a mind of its own. Oh, and he says, as president, I will ban all pre-shredded packaged cheese. Let's make America great again. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Oh, Wade, that is so funny. And yet I laughed and I read it. Ew, Trutherbot, that's gross. Trutherbot just shared that I think I might get a tattoo of a fat unemployed woman above my anus. That's just gross. Wow. People really do some weird ass shit, you know? Okay. Da 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 da. I know, just what you needed to hear, huh? Okay, Trish. Da, da, da. I'm trying to catch up on catch up. How do you spell that? Speaking of spelling, let's go over here to Oopie. Oopie, oopie, oopie. This is down in Texas. I just love fucking with words, don't you? I mean, it's so fun to change where the emphasis is supposed to be. Kind of, because people kind of go, what'd you say? Of course, I spoke with someone from New York earlier today, and he wanted to talk to Pat. And I went, excuse me? So, what? What? Yeah. I don't speak Northeastern. I totally suck at it. I've tried a few times. It hurts. Really, it does. Okay. Texas teachers tricked by a 7-year-old's misspelled note forgery. I'm wondering if that Texas teacher had college professors that believed in Common Core before Common Core was a thing. Wow. When you see the picture of that note, you'll be going. Although the other way to look at that is it is truly, truly sad that people would look at that and go, oh, yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, I know people whose handwriting is that bad as well. Adult people. And it's like, wow, do they not teach handwriting in school anymore? No. I know they're wanting to drop cursive, which I halfway print and I halfway do cursive, and so it's kind of a mess. It's legible, but it's a mess. But yeah, they really need to teach people how to write, because when the lights go out, all these people are going to be walking around looking at their dead cell phones, and their thumbs are going to be twitching like crazy, and they're going to go, I can't talk to you right now. What? Huh? Yeah, it's going to be a really sad day when that happens. And the rest, those of us that actually know how to write, we'll be able to pass notes, and nobody will know what the hell we're doing. Won't that be cool? It'd be like in school without getting busted. Okay, apparently in Houston, a Texas school district is investigating after a 7-year-old girl successfully used a forged note with spelling errors to get out of an after-school program. Okay, spelling errors are nothing unusual for this old lady because I spell phonetically. Once I got to like 7th grade, it was like something in my brain switched and it went, fuck it, we don't have to spell. I mean, I used to do really good in grade school, but then again, that was with penguins and rulers with the metal edge. So you tend to do a little bit better when that's going on. Apparently, Charlie Dahu said he received a phone call Monday afternoon from a concerned neighbor who told him his daughter, Rosabella, was waiting outside of her family's locked home when she was supposed to be attending an after-school program at Sheldon Elementary in Houston. The neighbor, Rolando Lozano, said the girl had come to his home and asked his wife if she could use the bathroom because her family's house was locked and no one was home. Rosabella waited with Lozano's while Dahu hurried home. I was shaking. I was scared. I was just glad to see her in good health and that nothing happened to her. He said he discovered that Rosabella had forged a note from her parents saying she was supposed to take the school bus home instead of attending the after-school program. The father said that he was shocked that Rosabella's note, which is in a child's handwriting, was able to fool teachers. I myself am not. This does not surprise me one damn bit. The only thing that surprises me is that it wasn't in Florida. You can clearly see that she didn't even spell the word bus right, which no, she did not. Looking at that picture, I was trying to figure out what word she was trying to write. I'm so glad they clarified it in the article. Rosabella also used the wrong spelling of to in her note. Okay, I didn't notice that. Let me go back. Well, she really didn't misspell bus. Maybe she's slightly dyslexic. She did a D instead of a B. It happens. One of my grandsons did that for the longest time. He'd make his E's backwards as well. Let's see. The note reads, I want Rosabella to go to the bus, to DUS, 1:31 today, to Ms. Rain. The Sheldon Independent School District said it is investigating the incident. The district released a statement saying, Sheldon ISD is currently investigating the situation. We are reviewing our training procedures to ensure that our after-school grant program staff is properly trained to dismiss procedures. As we move forward, the district is working to make sure that all of our after-school grant staff receives the same training as district employees. At this point, the district is continuing to investigate and will take proper disciplinary action. As always, student safety is our top priority. Yeah, this is grant money, aka federal money that they just kind of print up and then they say, here, this is your tax dollars at work. No, it's not, children. That's not your tax dollars at work. That's just stuff that they just made up and just digitized and went, poof, you have money now. But we're just granting it to you if you jump through these hoops. Granted, maybe some of that after-school staff isn't really good at reading. I've read statistics. Yes, I can read. You can't tell all the time by the way I read out loud, but I can read. Some of the statistics do state that it's alarming numbers of people that are graduating from high school with no better than a third grade reading level. Truly sad. So if you have someone with a no better than a third grade reading level, I'm not surprised that they were fooled by that note. A 7-year-old girl in Des Moines, Iowa had less success with note forgery in January when she went for a different tactic, trying to fool her parents with a fake note from the school. The note signed Kara G. sought to convince the girl's parents that the school had extended winter break for an extra week. The girl's parents were not duped and quickly noticed she had written break instead of break, as in B-R-A-K-E instead of B-R-E-A-K. Wow, and is that what fooled you? That too is, do you hear that swirling noise? That's the drain. We're getting closer to it. You know, just in case you hadn't noticed. Whee! Wowzer. That's just... I wonder if you graduate with, from college with a teaching certificate via Common Core, if this is the kind of education you get. Not being able to tell when a 7-year-old writes you a note from the parents. Oh well. Let's see. I had to put that over on Fakeybook. I'm going to try not to inundate my tabs this evening. Because, yeah, I have lots and lots of... I don't want to mess stuff up. What? Ha ha. Nikki Haley. What? What? Oh, ask Dr. Dude. Hi, Dr. Dude. Over on Twitter. How are you? Okay. And I did that on purpose as well. Lisa B, how you doing, sweetie? Lisa B is just absolutely awesomeness. What did you share? Oh, she always shares such cool stuff. A crafter cleaning their workspace is like a kid trying to clean up their room. You find things you forgot about and stop cleaning to play with them. Oh my God, I do that. I do. I'll be going, well, and it's, I'll be vacuuming along and then I'll see a shiny thing on the floor because usually my kitty cat, she gets into my shiny things and she starts playing with them. And I'll find that on the floor, and so I'll bend over to pick it up, and then I'll go to put it away as opposed to where I had it originally to where the kitty cat could get to it. And then I'm gone. I'm gone. It's not until I walk back into the room and see the vacuum that I go, oh yeah. Yup. I do that. Okay. What's this? Oh, my holy Lord Almighty. Y'all have been chatting. Vins! How you doing? And PJH. Hi, sweetie. How are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome, one and all. Oh, Free is going to get... What? You're going to get lots of beer? I don't do beer anymore. I tried one over the weekend at my daughter's, and wow. I mean, within a half an hour, I had a massive headache. And that's the only thing I could think of that would have done it was the beer. So I'm staying away from that crap. No more beer for this old lady. I'll just stick with the hard stuff. Rolando Lasagna. Hey, there you go. I'm catching up in the chat here. What? Home movies out of... Oh, okay. Okay, I'm reading. We're scrolling. Scrolling. Keep that cursor rolling. Oh. Oh, Beth, I'm sorry it's tad emotional. Oh, memorials, yeah, those are always tough. I'm sorry to hear about that, P. Bunyan. That's not cool. Even when they are an ex, honey, you still got that attachment. Because you spent a part of your life with them. They helped form you into who you are right now. So, even the bad times are learning experiences. You gotta look at it like that. Sometimes life totally suckaroonies. And you gotta go, wow, thanks. I feel special. And then when you get a little bit of space away from it, oh, good God, no. I just refreshed Twitter. Bruce Jenner to pose nude for Sports Illustrated. Oh my God. Mental image, go away. That's just wrong. I didn't want to see Bruce Jenner before he became Caitlyn. Ew. And now Ew. Yuck. Although I did, someone shared, ooh, I'm chirping. Or is it just me hearing chirping? I hear chirps. Okay. I saw a video the other day somebody shared, and I thought, oh, what is, oh, oh, it's those train wreck things where you want to turn away, you don't want to look, but your eyeballs keep going back, even if your head pivots, your eyeballs keep going back. It's like, ick. Okay, what? I'm catching up on the chat here. Oh, cool. Welcome to Virtual Dub. Oh, cool. If it has buttons, don't let me anywhere near it, because I'll break it. That's just my job. And I do it well. Okay. I am going to go check out my pocket because I have been stuffing my pocket. I put so much crap in my pocket in the last few days. It's really hard to walk. Okay, here is one that my brother Joey sent to me. And I got to do this. And, the more I think about it, the more I think I really don't give a shit other than, because you really can't stereotype people. Yeah, you're going to have pervies, whether they be homosexual or heterosexual or transgender or trans whatever, what the fuck. There's always going to be a perv in every crowd. There always is. And people are going to take that perv paintbrush and paint everyone in that section with that paintbrush. That's just the way people work. They can't, myself included. I'm including myself in this because I catch myself at it occasionally. And then I have to scold myself and go, damn it, Grammy. Are you going to need a Pella belly? Pull your head out. But, yeah, I saw this one and I thought, okay, yes, we will have to go there. Faculty restrooms, the new civil rights frontier. This is over on townhall.com. Twitter, slow down. Damn it. Damn it, Bones. Which I've been watching a lot of Star Trek lately, the original ones, just because, I want to watch something at night before I go and settle down for bed. And so I've been watching those because they really are quite fascinating and very, very appropriate for what's going on right now. Those are kind of timeless stories. You really need to watch them. I mean, they're campy as hell, but they're very educational as well, if you have an open mind, just not so open that it falls right out your ear. Okay, back to what I was doing. Squirrel! Author's note. The modest proposal is offered in response to a recent Faculty Senate resolution at UNC Wilmington. I doubt that the tenured sexual revolutionaries are swift enough to get the point. However, in the name of diversity, I am submitting it anyway. Thank you, Mike Adams. Dear Faculty Senate, I am deeply ashamed of the faculty at the University of North Carolina, Wilmington. For years, we have been demanding separate restrooms, which specifically exclude university students. For example, the door on the faculty men's room in my building has a discriminatory sign reading, "Faculty and staff only." In fact, a note below the sign even goes so far as to provide directions to the appropriate restroom for students. I'll tell you where to go. I find this to be discriminatory, non-inclusive, and ultimately injurious to our diversity mission. Anyone who has ever taught in higher education knows that some students perceive themselves to be on the same level as faculty members. In fact, many of them had the whole world figured out as teenagers. And they did it even before they finished going through puberty. I had one of those, and I let her live through puberty. And I'm ever so glad. Mainly because my mother let me live through puberty, but I digress. So why should we impose our own definitions of who is and who is not a member of the learned elite upon those who wish to use the faculty restrooms. Generally speaking, objective designations have no place in a postmodern university. They are intolerant and therefore should not be tolerated. Excuse me. That just slipped out. We should take a stand by refusing to stand for them. And we should promote our diversity with a single unifying voice. Unanimity in defense of diversity should be our highest priority. Aside from the philosophical issues involved, this idea of limiting restroom access to faculty only raises practical concerns. Put simply, it is utterly unenforceable. What are we going to do to ensure compliance? Shall we police restrooms by following students into bathroom stalls and demanding to see their doctoral degrees? It's called toilet paper, to those of you that are not learned. I should hope not. That's just not the kind of society I wish I would. Let's try that again, shall we? Sit up straight, Grammy, and read it right. That's just not the kind of society in which I would wish to live. There, I made it through that whole sentence. Not that difficult. Why the hell did I add a fumblefuck? I don't know. As you already know, our faculty senate recently lectured the North Carolina legislature blah, 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 about its own form of restroom intolerance. The lesson took from the form of a unanimous resolution demanding repeal of HB 2. We showed our diversity by voting exactly the same way and standing up for perceived gender identity. So now, I propose that we begin practicing what we preach by ending faculty-only restroom discrimination. Accordingly, I submit this resolution for your consideration. Whereas, fair and impartial treatment of students, faculty, staff, and the broader community in all terms and conditions of their interactions is fundamental to the university's ongoing efforts to increase access to the inclusion in a community that nurtures learning and growth for all. And whereas the UNC Code recognizes that discrimination against students, staff, and faculty on the basis of race, color, religion, sex, sexual orientation, gender identity, national origin, age, disability, genetic information, or veteran status comprises the public mission of the university. And whereas the UNCW commitment to equal opportunity statements affirms that UNCW is committed to and will provide equality of education and employment opportunity for all persons, regardless of race, gender, gender identity, sex, age, color, national origin, religion, disability, sexual orientation, genetic information, political affiliation, or veteran status. Resolved. The UNCW Faculty Senate finds the existence of faculty restrooms injurious to the mission of the university to increase access to and inclusion into its community, and that these provisions are indirectly discriminatory along the lines of age and race, in addition to being directly discriminatory along the lines of perceived educational attainment. Resolved. The UNCW Faculty Senate urges the North Carolina General Assembly to convene a special session to craft legislation banning faculty restrooms and the governor of North Carolina to sign the legislation prior to the beginning of the next academic year, because they're going to have a study about this, don't you know? It's going to take time. It is time that our faculty started to live out its professed worldview. Unless we start to practice what we preach, the whole educational enterprise will go down the toilet, literally. I look forward to fleshing out the details of my resolution soon. Kind regards, Mike S. Adams. I I made it through that with barely a giggle. What? Who is a tweaker? I was never. What's a tweaker? Oh, I never. Who did you? Oh, PJH has left. Sorry. Bye, PJH. What? Spruce gender? What's spruce? Oh. Oh, my goodness. Porta potty are unisex. Yes, they are. Oh, my goodness. Let me see here. I got to finish reading the catch up here. I was a tweaker of all buttons back in the day. Okay. Y'all are just entirely too funny. What? Michelle Fiore, Nevada, aim gun at... What? Oh! Shootout at the OK Corral. This should be interesting. Thanks, Grammy. I'm thinking there's going to be an awful lot of people volunteering for the Darwin Award with this one. Grimner just shared this. It's from thinkprogress.org. Let me make sure I'm not having any. Okay. Let me share my restrooms. Okay. I have one restroom. It's called a bedroom. The other one's a bathroom. Okay? Because it is a bathtub, and that's where I take a bath. So, there. I have to share this on Twitter, just because. Black lives matter. All lives matter. It doesn't make a damn bit of difference if you're black, green, purple, ecru, pokey dotted. They all matter. Because they're matter. Get it? Ba-dum-bum-bum. Okay. Never mind. Oh, Lisa B, that's gorgeous. Sorry. Squirrel. Oops. There. Let me share this over on Facebook real fast. Or not real fast. Okay. There. I feel better. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Lars. Da, 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 da. Okay, I'm putting it on FN too. But I can put that. Okay. I got to check out this one that Grimmy shared. Because that's like, okay. From thinkprogress.org. Nevada lawmaker. It's okay to aim guns at cops if they aim at you first. Okay, honey, if you even look like you're even going to make a move like, you know, you're going to scratch your ass or anything like that, they've already got a gun aimed on you. So what good is it going to do you to even try to think about? Just saying. You would have to be quick draw McGraw for that one. Or maybe even faster than that. Apparently, the Nevada Assemblywoman, Michelle Fiore, who is currently seeking her party's nomination for an open U.S. House seat, said last week that she believes the right to self-defense includes the right to aim your gun, anyone who aims a gun at you. You guys forgot to put "at" in there. Just saying. Even if they are a law enforcement officer. Okay. A law enforcement officer is not necessarily the same thing as a peace officer. Just putting that out there. You know, have you noticed the way the verbiage changed throughout the years? You know, kind of like going from shell shock to PTSD. Shell shock, you knew what the fuck it was. PTSD, you have to go, what? Alphabet soup? Although most people know what it is now because it gets abused. I have PTSD. Really? Why? I don't know, but I do. Okay. Pull up your big girl panties. It's all good. But yeah, law enforcement officers, they enforce laws. They are not here to keep the peace. They are not here for public safety. They enforce laws. Period. End of discussion. In an interview with a local TV station last Sunday, Fiore attacked the Federal Bureau of Land Management as a bureaucrat agency of terrorism. Yeah, given. Pressed by KLAS 8 host Steve Sebelius about whether she believes the Second Amendment grants citizens the right to point a weapon at a duly authorized law enforcement officer who is just out there doing his job. Just doing his job, man. Just doing my job. Just following orders. Yeah, the orders are given, but that does not mean you have to follow them. Just because I have shit fall out of my mouth doesn't mean people are going to go out there and do what I say. Okay? It's the doer that is the one that is the greater wrong, the greater evil, or the greater blessing, depending on what they're doing. Not necessarily the order giver is just a sick fuck, but the doer who actually follows their orders and acts out on them. Yeah, that's the one that needs to be drop kicked me-Jesus through the goalposts of life. And the Second Amendment doesn't grant dick. Okay? Amendments don't grant doodly shit. Those are natural rights. You have a right to defend yourself. That's a natural right. It just stipulates it in the Constitution. It stipulates that we recognize that you have a right to defend yourself, and the government shall not infringe upon that right. Why? Because it's a fucking natural right. You know, natural rights are just by virtue of you being born. Just saying. She said that self-defense includes the right to aim back at anyone who points a gun at you first, and to put your own life ahead of theirs. Yes. Or put the life of your loved one ahead of theirs. Because if they're pointing a weapon at your loved one and you have the ability to defend them, you do have the right to do that. That's a natural right. I would never, ever point my firearm at anyone, including an officer of the law, unless they pointed their firearm at me, Fiore explained. But the Assemblywoman continued, once you point your firearm at me, I'm sorry, then it becomes self-defense. Whether you're a stranger, a bad guy, or an officer, and you point your gun at me, and you're going to shoot me, and I have to decide whether it's my life or your life, I choose my life. Sounds kind of simple, doesn't it? Law enforcement, duly authorized by the system. They wrote it down and told you it was true because they put squiggles on a piece of paper. It was duly stamped with a lovely little seal of approval. That what they wrote said that this person with a shiny badge can come out and enforce upon you more squiggles on a piece of paper because they are duly authorized by other squiggles. Isn't that funny how that works? And I don't mean funny haha. No, it is not funny haha. She helped negotiate the end of a standoff earlier this year between armed militia and ranchers and law enforcement officials, which, law enforcement officials and government-sanctioned terrorists, yeah, pretty much. I mean, you could see that coming a mile away, that this is how it was going to play out. You could see it coming because those people, those that are duly authorized, according to them, feel as though, and by our behavior, allow them to get away with the bullshit that they're pulling. You know, there really are more of us than there are of them. Start standing up. The armed group had occupied a federal faculty near Burns, Oregon, in protest of the prosecution of two ranchers who set fire to their property that spread to land which is not owned by the BLM because, excuse me, if it is owned by the government, it's owned by we the people. Y'all seem to be forgetting that little ditty, too. She's previously pushed and debunked claim that one of those militants was killed by police with his hands up. It is not a debunked claim. He was killed by police with his hands up. Just saying. Law enforcement officers, they are allowed to use whatever amount of force they deem necessary. Fiore's record on guns has long been one of the most extreme in the nation. She released a 2016 Walk the Talk Second Amendment calendar featuring pictures of herself with large guns. Okay, BFD. One photo showed her clad in a white dress, wearing diamonds, and holding a semi-automatic AR pistol. A semi-AR. Okay. With the caption, "Diamonds aren't a girl's only best friend." Well, I really don't care for diamonds either, so, you know. Can you eat a diamond? No, it'll break your teeth. I really don't care for them. Last year, she suggested that hot little girls on college campuses should carry concealed guns to prevent rape. You know, I think that would probably work out quite well. Or at least part of me thinks that, because any rapist would be going, is she packing? I mean, once you get a couple of them pinged, then the rest of them are going, is she packing? It will make them think twice, if nothing else. She also proposed the arming of school teachers and administrators to prevent mass shootings, which I don't have a problem with that either. She's taken an array of other controversial positions that have made national news as well. Though she once operated a home health business, she claimed that cancer is a fungus that can be cured by flushing it with salt water. You know, there's lots of ways that you can cure cancer, eliminate cancer from your body, and you don't have to use chemotherapy or radiation. The way they're writing this just to make her sound like a whack job, which, hey, I kind of sort of like her, but I'm thinking, sweetheart, slippery slope, because you're going to have one Nimrod, and that one Nimrod is going to get plastered all over everywhere. Because they can't come up with original news, they got to take one story and run with it. Additionally, after claiming that racism is over at a committee hearing on a voter ID proposal, she identified a college as the colored man to graduate from his high school, or a colleague, excuse me. We're all colored, don't you know? We're just different colors. Fiore's Republican Assembly colleagues elected her majority leader in 2014, but she was stripped of the position when it was revealed that she faced more than $1 million in tax liens. Tax liens, huh? Aren't income taxes unconstitutional as well? Oh, wait, that doesn't make any difference because, yeah, the Constitution, that's just really fancy toilet paper to these people. Sweetie, I understand where you're coming from. I get what you're saying. But I don't know, hon. I don't know. It will be interesting the way it plays out. True. Cure is an FDA word. Treat, deal with, help your body deal with. Yeah. Oh, great. Thanks, Grim. I just changed my password. I guess I'll do it again. Okay, I'm catching up on the chat here. Real quick. Okay. Thank you. Pigmentally challenged to varying degrees. Ah. I understand that, Vince. I truly do. Yeah. I really don't care to have to deal with them either. Okay, let me share this over on that effing site. Yeah. Oops. And I'll put this over here on Fakeybook as well. Although I think I'll put it on my bitch page this time. Because, I mean, I have like... How many do I have now over there? 512 likes. I have more people on there than I do on Twitter. Of course, I've been at this a little bit longer than I have Twitter as well. But, hey. And I'm not real good at keeping... Yeah. I know how you're supposed to do this, but I just don't. Because, well, I have a life outside of the internet. So... What? That's right, Free, because I will read it live. Oh, my goodness. Don't apologize, sweetheart. It's okay. It's all good. Unless you feel bad, because then nobody knows who you are. I don't know who you are. I just know that you're a guy in RLM. And you have a puppy that you're helping. Who cares what anybody else thinks? Obviously, I don't. Okay, I gotta refresh Twitter. I think I'll put this over here as well. What was that? Free Syrian Army what? Oh, cool. RT the Best is sharing people singing Nothing Compares to You. Cool. I saw that, Moosey, about and Kate, about the Prince tribute. Now, why are they doing that today? Is there any kind of special cosmic significance about it being done today? Because he was already cremated. Did they have a memorial for him today or something? Don't worry, sweetheart. I'm sorry, free enslaved. You just need to say, Grams, no. Just put that right at the very beginning of it. Grams, no. And then I'll go, huh? So, okay. I'm not real crazy about that one either, though. But hey, you know what the hey? Okay. I'm going to go back to my pocket after I check this. Okay, that's all good. And I shared that. Yes, I did. Now, I don't remember who shared this morning, but I thought I saw it and I went, oh, wow. Political correctness has run amok. Amok, 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 amok. This is from mrctv.org. DOJ replaces criminal with justice-involved individual. Kind of like shell-shock to PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. Only now they're going to shrink it down to JII. I'm sure they'll come up with something that will roll off the tongue a little bit better, but yeah. In an instance where we all need to stop for a second, sit back, and think about the government monster called political correctness that has been allowed to grow and fester This episode of PC Culture is being brought to you by the good people at the Department of Justice. Keep the word justice in mind here. Apparently, the DOJ has been phasing out the use of the word criminal, except for when it relates to you. You dirty terrorist criminal, you. Because you have a free and independent thought. Yeah. On the DOJ website, the newer term is justice-involved individual. What's wrong with person of interest? Because we all know that means criminal, at least in your books. And it can be true. U.S. Departments of Justice and Housing, the U.S. Departments of Justice and Housing and Urban Development, wow, those two come together, that's a scary thought. Today, they announced a $1.75 million for public housing authorities. Thank you. And nonprofit legal service organizations to address the challenges justice-involved individuals face when trying to find work and a place to call home. Why don't you call them ex-cons? Or convicted people who are now out. Oh, wait, we can't use that terminology either because these people are probably in special groups. You know, totally ruined Loretta Lynn for me just because. Just because. Change your name. The future of our nation depends upon the future of our young people, including young people who have become involved with our justice system. Involved with our justice system is a euphemism for arrested for crimes, I am sure. Accused of a crime. Convicted of a crime. Now it's involved with our justice system, like it's an affair, a clandestine affair that they don't want anyone to really know about other than they're no longer a virgin. By helping justice-involved youth find decent jobs and stable housing after they return home, it's like they were away at justice-involved camp. How I Spent My Justice-Involved Camp by Bubba's Girlfriend. Yes, I'm a guy. Oy. These critical grants provide a foundation for a fresh start and offer a path towards productivity and purpose. Be a good little soldier. Now that you've found out what it's like to have an extended stay at the Justice Challenged camp, those of you that have been involved in our system, yes, you just got out of the educraption system and now you're in the justice involved system. Ain't it great? Want to go back? Be a good little worker and you won't have to. That's pretty much what this is saying. In the months ahead, the Department of Justice will continue helping justice-involved youth enrich their lives and improve our country. Did that not send a shiver down your spine? Because wowzer, woo-woo, I have goosebumps. Fur coat on my arms is standing up, let me tell you. That's just creepy. Lynch can't even say that youths have broken the law. Instead, she uses the phrase, young people who have become involved with our justice system in a clandestine manner. Put that on there. It will sound ever so much juicier. It'll be like a 50 Shades of Grey for the juvie. Didn't being involved in the justice system used to mean something positive? Which I thought it did. Young people being involved used to mean that they were positively trying to affect society. That is precisely what the PC police want you to believe with their culture of sugarcoating everything. In other words, what they say is exactly the opposite of what they mean. Despite someone breaking the law, no one should hold it against them. And they should be viewed in a positive light no matter what. Okay, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody gets busted at one time or another. It's just that some of us get busted for bigger things or worse things than others. Some of us have to pay a higher penalty than others, regardless of if it's justified or not. Like 10 years for possession of pot and 15 months for molesting small children. That comes to mind. This directive coincides with POTUS, Dangleberry, Yertle the Turtle, repeated loosening of the reins concerning convicts. Oh, loosening the reins. Yeah, that means they're giving you a little bit more rope to hang yourself with. That's what that little euphemism means. Just recently, Dangleberry changed the term solitary confinement to restrictive housing. You're grounded, young man, and we're going to take away all of your electronics, and you are not allowed to use the phone or talk to any of your cellmates for a week. That's what that means. This is when he directed the heads of executive departments and agencies to limit the use of the practice. Because, don't you know, it's just not fair. Oh, man, I think it's more fun to take away the charger and watch their batteries die. And watch the look on their face as they go, my Kindle's dead. Can I please have my charger? No. Oh, man, I would enjoy that. Does that make me evil? For the sake of mocking updated terms like justice-involved individuals, because how could anyone not mock something like this, which, yeah, I just did. Here's a list of 5 possible PC phrases that the MRC-TV thinks should appease these social justice warriors. Although I think we need to remove warrior from that because that sounds so violent. I'll have to think of another one, like cupcake or something. No, because that's offensive to gluten intolerant people. I'll think of something. If the government steals these phrases as alternatives to the original terminology, don't blame us. A murderer will now be known as a life-ending specialist. A burglar/thief will now be known as a need-based borrowing. An arsonist will now be known as a fire enthusiast. Rioting will be called a spirited block party. And a vandal will be an aspiring artist. All of those are quite appropriate. And the problem is they're all very descriptive of exactly what was going on. They're just a nicer way of putting it, but they're still very descriptive. And therefore, I don't think the government will use them because they're entirely too descriptive. Okay. Money is real. It is? Oh, okay. I get that, Beetle. Yes, I do. I'm going to scroll back. Did anybody put... No, Grammy. Osama bin Laden voice actor reveals he faked propaganda videos. Yeah, he's not going to live long. Yeah. Yes, Moosey, I shared that the other day. The thing about dandelions or something very similar to that. Okay, I'm still reading. Oh no, the flu shot is bad. My brother told me. This is my eldest brother. He said that it's not the vaccine that's bad for you. It's not what they're supposedly trying to do because the whatever that's in the vaccine that is supposed to help you build an immunity to whatever disease you're supposedly being vaccinated against. That is not necessarily bad. It's the preservatives and additives that they put in there. Why do they put those preservatives and additives in there? Because we're already getting enough in the cereal. Flu shots build teeth and bones. Do they really? Alrighty. Okay. I see that, Beth. See how you are. Enjoying that. See how you are, young lady. Okay. School calls police on girl using $2 bill to buy her chicken nuggets. I've actually seen something like that. Uh-oh. Bye, free enslaved. I didn't see that you were leaving, but see you later. Um, let's see. I have a $2 bill, and I don't know how in the hell I got it in my billfold, but I do have a $2 bill that I got in my billfold over the weekend. Go figure. I have no idea how. In any case, yeah, I've been places where they look at a $2 bill and they go, "That's not real." Yes, it is. Hmm. I save my $2 bills. I actually have some that say silver certificate on them. I know. Go figure. It's kind of crazy, ain't it? Okay. Holy crap! I didn't realize time sure flies when you're having fun, don't it? Um. J.S. Morin over here on Twitter just posted, "For health purposes, I've classified bacon as a vegetable. For liability purposes, I am not a nutritionist." I think I'll have some vegetables later. Okay, I probably will, because I don't have any bacon. So I probably will have vegetables later. But that's just too funny. I was going to post something, wasn't I? I think I was. I think I was. I think I was. Yes, Grim? Oh. Thank you, Grimmy, for posting that, hun. Although with me, it doesn't make any difference which flavor it is. It still puts me to sleep. That's okay. Because usually that's the only time I really... Did I put it here? Yes, I did. Your bacon self-identifies as health food. One of my brothers shared a picture of one of his firearms, and he said it self-identifies as a notepad, and it's extremely discriminatory for restaurants and other places that are gun-free zones to not allow him to go in and take notes with his notepad. So, I understand. And he also did point out that he thinks it's a racist move because his self-identified notepad happens to be black. I'm breaking up. Let me look. Shit! I have an error and resuming. Damn it. Come on. Okay, I'm back again, at least on the one. I'm going to have to close down some of my links, I think. Come on. Thank you. I wonder what's doing that. I not know. Okay, just a minute. I'll share this and then I'll close some of my links down. See, I think my router is shooting craps as well. So it's been a wee bit hinky, but I just really did not want to have to spend that money. But I guess I'm going to have to. I don't remember I think it's almost as old as my computer, which, hey, my computer's doing great, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Weta also shared the Caitlyn Jenner to pose nude. I'm going to say it is. Damn it. Yes, you can. Send. Do it. Do it. Damn it. Don't give me that shit. Fucking. It's pissing me off, Grim. Because I think Let me, it better not have. I mean, it resumed, but it better not have done what I think it did. I hope to God it didn't. Because if it did, I'm going to be really, really, really ticked. Okay. Close some pages. Twitter, I'm going to have to shut you down, darling. I know. It's just weird. I know. It's weird. I don't know what the hell's going on here, but it's like, damn it, cut this shit out. Because I'm looking at my RAM usage and it's not that bad. Damn it. Quit that. You keep broadcasting, you dingle foddy thing. Damn it all. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to replace my router. That's just all. Son of a gun. I don't know what the hell, but I'm thinking I probably will have to... I may have to call it quits early tonight. Because I think my frickin' router is trying to douche on me. Which means, yeah, tomorrow I'm going to have to just break down and go and buy another one. I hate when that happens. Son of a bitch. But, in any case, well, let's see. I'm going to try and... Yes, I know. You're still streaming. Keep doing. Keep doing. Damn it all. You know what? I'm going to have to cut this short this evening because it's just being... Have they gotten pretty cheap, Beth? I hope so, because I'm not going to be able to go out of town to get one. I'm going to have to buy one from our local, and they always have their markup. So, yikes. Oh, well. That way I can change passwords and all that fun shit, which I wanted to do anyway. Oh, well. Well, I am going to... Oh, get one on Amazon? Yeah, but if I get it on Amazon, I won't get it here quick enough, hon. Not for Friday. And I don't want to go through this shit again on Friday. So, I'll just go ahead and get one in town. It's okay. You know, I thought I had it. Oh, that's so funny, Mary B. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, yeah? Okay. Well, no, I won't. If I reboot... See, Grammy, I did that, and I even had my computer shut off. But then when I restarted it, I don't know. But yeah, I'll reboot my router, but it's like, God. Oh, just before the show. Okay. I may do that. I'll try that on Friday, but yeah, I'm not going to hold my breath, which, okay. And I'll, in any case, let me see. Am I still? I'm in and out. I'm in and out. It's like I'm having sex on the internet. This just totally sucks. It keeps saying error and then encoding resumed, and I don't want to fuck with nothing because I don't want to break nothing and I don't want to mess with, and I got to see if... okay, you know what? I'm going to quit pulling my hair out with this because it's just having shit. Oh, sure. One of out of here, guys, because I'm just having entirely too many issues with my freaking router. It's being a flasher. Little bastard. So, I will be back Friday. With a new router, damn it. So, yeah, I'm going to call it a night because this is just redunculous. It's like it got so far and then, yeah. Thanks, Grim. I enjoy, or 1 o'clock Eastern time for Vince and Flash. And this is No Time for Rational Thinking. I will be back Friday evening, but until then... I'm going to get out of here and drop kick me Jesus through the goalpost of life, my goddamn router, or at least unplug it and reboot it, whatever. So, Y'all have an awesome rest of your Wackadoodle Wednesday. Yeah,